News that's just coming in. Israel is now mounting an attack on Palestine. Israel is now saying that they will attack the Hamas militancy. The target will be all the places where Hamas militancy is now present at the moment. Those visuals that you see on your screens are of the counter-attack being launched by Israel. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has now declared that there is a war, also told all the citizens of the country to prepare themselves for worse days to come. In fact, Israel has now attacked Hamas military targets located in multi-story buildings in the Gaza Strip. Our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan is now joining me on the story. Geeta, it seems like we will see this war going on for quite some time. It was the Hamas militants which had entered into Israel, and now we are seeing these visuals coming out, videos being released by Israel, which can see the counter-attack now mounting.
Well, absolutely. This is going to be an ongoing war between the Israeli forces and Hamas for some time, because Israel has already come out with a statement, quite determined that they're going to take on the Hamas, and any hideout, any place where the Hamas exists will be razed to the ground. The bigger question, Aishwarya, over here will also be about Israel's policies on how they're going to go about taking on and taking down the Hamas in a densely populated Gaza Strip, because should they indulge in bombing of the area, there will be heavy Palestinian casualty. We are looking at, and once you look at the numbers, you see that the rise of casualties in the Palestinian territories has also increased. The numbers of casualties have increased on the Palestinian side as well. So yes, the Israeli side over here determined to retaliate, but there is also a concern with regards to the hostage crisis. There are two issues over here. One is the fact that there has been an unprecedented attack by the Hamas within Israeli territory, and the retaliation will be as strong as one can expect from Israel. But the other aspect is the fact that they entered in a very meticulous plan. They entered the Israeli territories and took a lot of Israeli soldiers, civilians, women, children, hostage as well. So how is Israel going to deal with the hostage crisis is also something we'll have to wait and see. They were also taken away from these territories. So they had an entry plan, they had an exit plan, and they also have a plan right now, as we see, in retaliating or any of the Israeli offensive. So there is a plan in place, and they have a lot of support coming in, like many experts are saying, from the neighboring countries where extremist organizations who extend support to Hamas exist. So it is going to be a long drawn affair when it comes to how Israel is going to now counter these extremist forces. But the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, in any conflict or war, Aishwarya, it is the civilians who suffer the most, whether if it is the Israelis who've suffered, or for that matter, in the Gaza Strip, which is quite densely populated, in fact, one of the most densely populated areas in the world. And to see how they're going to now engage in a military offensive against Hamas is something we'll have to wait and see. So a very serious situation over here. The West has extended support. What kind of support are we to witness from the West on the ground with Israel? And what kind of support are we going to then expect other countries who support Hamas and the Hezbollah, particularly all eyes on Iran right now, where there were celebrations yesterday at the Palestine Square in Iran, as also celebrations in the Iranian parliament.
Right, Geeta, our external affairs editor, thank you so much for giving us a perspective of what exactly is taking place between Israel and the Hamas.